everybody, my name's RoboRyb and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. So last episode we got to our uncle's antique store finally. We found out he's gone missing, of course, and so we're gonna talk to his secretary maybe and find out what's going on. It's Jessica. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a second, you can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. Bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Ha, well, I hate to spring it on you, but there's something I need you to do before the night's over. Wow, a mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Technotron 1000. We just gotten it up and running since Murray left. And it turns out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say this is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that just got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Oh, jeez. A fight? Heck yeah. Oh, we're gung-ho. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Marpy and help him get that hat ready. Okay, Gabby's ready for any action. Let's mosey. Gabby joins you as a companion. Heave a grumpy sigh, let out a tired sigh, make an excited sigh. An excited sigh. Sigh, all right, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readouts, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break, exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. You gain the newspaper office key. Sweet, let's do this. Oh man, Gabby, you looking fine. Gab with Gabby. Hey, Gabby, everything all right? It's all the berries. Chit-chat. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it's a coincidence. Coincided. Gabby was looking just at all the clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventurous smell. Then Murray said, we're gonna need some muscle for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping ever since. Chew some more fat. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby liked fighting and dancing. Best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. Alright, The desk's a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and we have to call the National Guard to dig him out of the avalanche with curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, I won't. We can't sleep. Messages none. Yes, nobody's at this desk. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now. He'll be back a little bit later tonight. I see. You wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. Ask Jessica about it. What's this cat name's? Calliope. Calliope? Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up to it eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves it. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cold War surplus store next door. Need some sardines. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Oh, we got some chests going on here. Okay, well, let's head down to. It says please. I'm gonna talk to Gabby right now. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Trash reach has exceeded its cans. Gasp. Can we go down here? Given your current condition, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. But we got Gabby. We're going what? Ocean City Watchful Eye. Somebody. It's gone. Okay, time to bust in there and find a weird cursed hat. Unlock the door. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Go inside. The Watchful Eye office. So we're looking for a fedora style hat. There's a handwritten note on this desk. Read it. The note says, Robson. First Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Fair. Whoever worked at his desk forgot their cufflinks. Take them. You got reporter's cufflinks. Hell yeah. There's a pink slip on the desk. Read it. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean off your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. And then it never did. There's a half-finished letter of the typewriter. The letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out in a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely, it doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have got fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler, what's that all about? Oh, hey, it's one of those new Arcade Press news feed thingies. High tech. Gaze into it. Second edition of Principia Mathematica. Jesus, published. We still cannot understand a word of this, says local children. Keep watching. We're looking into a globe. Today's winning racehorse, Grizzler's mother, too much corn, and howitzer jacket. Keep watching. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some fresh honeycombs also seized. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skills. Says Dempsey in an interview. Today's list of band dances, the Chutney Slider, the Dirty Blitz, and the Upside Down Tango. Charles Lindbergh cook stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Okay, well, I'm over this. There's a half-finished document typewriter. Government correction at an all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to the city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. My bad. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off abruptly. Maybe there was a result of a pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, I've told you once, and I've told you 100 times, not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by the government, subsidies. This is to say that the hands that feed you is the hand you keep biting. Way to go back, buddy. But you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. Coffee. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left. Pour it in a cup. Pouring yourself a cup of coffee is the first step in this short, nasty journey. You got an item, nasty old coffee. What does nasty old coffee do? We get maximum AP, but I don't think that's worth it. Didn't we get... What does this do? Oh, we got these equipped. Dude, we still got another +1. We're up to 4 now. We're gonna do so much damage with our spatula. There's a couple pink slip on this desk. Carver, I can't believe I had to tell you this, but it's against the company policy for employees to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see a face in here again, I will give both of you the axe and set you on fire. Over Burgess, editor-in-chief. How did you even lift it? You must have had, like, what, 5 accomplishes? Unbelievable. Make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Good point. It's jacked. 3-ring binder on the desk. You got a pneumatic tube system operation manual. Oh boy, let me tell you about that. This reference manual for the city-wide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. I'm glad we have that. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, let's look through them. Didn't find nothing. Without seeing anything specific you want to look up, this seems like a waste of time. Okay. Well, let's just do it on all of them real quick. Oh, what date would you like the arcades for? October 14th, for some reason. You find something interesting. You gain 5 XP. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Collins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial... Oh, that girl. Mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Collins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the place of their demise's murderous, phantasmic rage has been rejected by modern science as a rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely for sure. Alright, well. jar is slightly ajar. Look inside. You got nasty old leftovers. Hell yeah. What is those good for? Reducing enemies. Oh, by 3. Hell yeah. Big heavy water cooler. It's got something to hide. Move it. Oh my god, we got a trapdoor. What are these fishmen down here? It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Take a look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22, 1917. Let's go look at that real quick. July 22nd, 1917? July 22nd, 1917. Look at this XP we're getting. The top story from that date is the Ocean City comptrollers passing an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlaws street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newspapers to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. I just realized we could probably level up, right? Yeah, we got 30. We can get this now. Or we can get 2 of these. I think we get the item drop. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Alright. So now we might get more for killing these guys. It's a control panel for the Mag 2 system. Check it out. Oh, God. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of levers on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Consult the manual. Push the green power on. Pull the pump and gauge lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light is on, set the adjust dial to A. If the blue light is on, set it to E, and if the green is adjusted to D. Abort startup, press the red power button. So we need to go green, lever, and then, oh my god. So push the green button. The green button makes a satisfying click, and you hear a motor starting somewhere. Pull the lever. You pull the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noise turns into a sort of loud, windy whine. A yellow light. Oh god. What's a yellow light? There's no yellow light. Adjust the suction rate according to pressure diagnostic indicators. Pull the bump engage lever. We power it on. Turn the knob. The options for the knobs range from A to G. There is no yellow light. So we shut it down. I don't know what the yellow button. We gotta find something else to figure out. Let's fight the fish people. Actually, do I have to equip Gabby? We don't have Gabby. Oh god, I hope what's Henry the Turtle do? Each round for count, Henry heals a random wounded ally by its mysticality. Ooh, is Henry better to heal? I think we keep the Finch, and we attack this merman. I didn't realize there was a jump button. Something around here seems pretty fishy, and it's these 2 moist fellas standing between you and the abandoned hat over there. Investigate. Not wanting to get any close to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it may be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly into dim light. Though you can't tell if this is a nature luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notably, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried that lid there, but you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all, the huge bulgy round eyes glare at you from the darkness, faintly luminous like the radium watch dials. And they hiss and glurble at you between the rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the side of their heads, open and close with their wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whatever seems more likely to you. Gross, indeed. It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off your attack until they judged how much of a threat you are. Let's hold off just a second. It's underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. Take the paper. It's an underground newspaper. My God, what's it say? What's it say? Underground newspaper. Read it. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and importance of free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon of a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's hat. What the cat didn't seem to mind. She grins and gives you the thumbs up. Everything good, Gabby? It's a beans ease, Marpy. So you're a flapper, right? Ah, yes, Gappy flaps all the time. Gappy's parents flap too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style of 7 or 80. Oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how long you look for it. Parents Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is the Gabby, previous ones too. It's okay, don't worry. Too hard for you to get. Us goblins think human baby make is super crazy. Okay. I kind of want to... I feel like if I can get this to work, we can suck them up. Push the green button. You hear the motor start. We pull the lever, right? Pull the pump engage lever. Pull the lever. The yellow light is... So let's just turn the knob. E was blue. Start to B. You click down the place. It always turns into a sort of shuddering growl for a second before an orange light flashes briefly and the entire machine's... Okay. I'm gonna... Did it die? Let's see. Hit the green button. We're gonna pull the lever. We're gonna turn the knob. Let's see. Hey, we sucked them up! Where the hell they go? Well, someone's gonna get some very strange mail. And how? What were those things anyway? What were they doing down there? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. You gain 5 XP. Well, we got kind of lucky. I'm glad it was a kind of guesser. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Take it. You got a terribly cursed fedora. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. True. Can I put the fedora on? Simple black fedora doesn't look cursed. Equip it. Perfect. Now we look like a private eye. So we just go talk to our girl back here then. We used our big brains to cover that case. Murray's Antiques. Hey girl, like my hat? Looks like you found the hat. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on it. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take the hat and go sit on the machine over there. Oh, why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off the hat, right? Oh, yeah. That makes sense, but, what? Can't you just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you lift the curse from the hat and transform it into some sort of allegorical dream space that a machine can transfix. Oh, what? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase this. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try and understand. All right, to the funny machine down here, eh? You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? This terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It's now simply a terrible hat. You got an item, uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed like a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now how do I get rid of the curse? Is it like a guy? Now how do I get rid of the curse? See, curses are like energy, Marpy. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that? Isaac Newton. Newton, yeah, the machine knows how to take a curse off from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton-Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your conscience inside of it. Sounds safe, let's do that. Woo! We are a happy coned man with an axe. Fedora Reserve. Aye, I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will findeth thy Mordor. What? A tree fallen before its time, a ground stained within. Yes. At the Arcadia go, even in the Arcadia there is death, yes. Even in paradise there's a killer. Nice. Thou know who I am and why I'm here? Aye, Cutter, there has been a mordre. A mordre. What knowest thou of mordre? Is that murder? That I did not do the mordre, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of three brothers. One of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not specken at all, but honks. If I findeth thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save thee. I, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Which tree done the mortar today? Big power of the wood today, Cutter. Hey, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin. None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Modre. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speckens of three brothers. This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin' in his land since Mother Duck laid a big egg. No honkin' since then, no sire. Interesting. Oh, it's a third one! Something is rotten in the woods, Cutter, a Mordre, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin me? I am troubled by Mordre, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room of liars. Thou shalt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Now make like a tree. Thou brother specken of three brothers. Thy brother specken of three brothers. One that always lies, one who's always telling the truth, and one that does not specken at all but honks. What speckens thee of this? I do not honkin, sire, I swear in upon it. Never has thou honkin? Never, never, 'tis a sin in mine eyes. Well, this one said that this guy said that one lies, right? I say I did not do the mordre. I also say I'm one of three brothers, one that always telling the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speck at all but honks. Thou'st lie about the honkin'. What say? Thy brother honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the Cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do mordre in the wood. Ay, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee whilst I make my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nah, I growin'. I am 100 years. I will hath growin' so tall and strong thy axe will never fall in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer! Execute. But this is not fair. What a trip. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of tree axes and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You gain 5 XP. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse has been plagued. The starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade! Now all you got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. Oh, I love it. Nice hat. You see Charles Wallace, I'm Marpy. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Marpy. What do you do around here? Oh, you're general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running, build a Dectorotron and uncurse a machine too. Well, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Oh, it ain't nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I help you with? How does the weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to little porcelain cat figurines that Marine found somewhere. Well, that's weird. It's a real traditional sense, yep. Anything help you with? Nah. Very cool. Well, I got a cool hat now. It's Jessica. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and these talking trees. One of them had sinned. You know, that's what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. So now what? Jessica looks pretty busy. That letter from Uncle Murray was a real surprise. I didn't read it. What did it actually say? Basically, he just asked if I could come visit him because he needed help with something big and he knew it had an adventuresome spirit. Ha, adventuresome spirit? Yeah, that's Murray, all right. I haven't seen him in ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us when we went camping in the summer, but after I moved out to go to college, we kind of lost touch except for birthday cards. But did you drop everything to see him? I wasn't carrying anything of value. To see crazy Uncle Murray again? Of course! Does he still do that trick where he pulls 5 meat out of your ears? What? Ew. Yeah, it was super gross. I loved it when I was 10. Well, I bet he'll do it for you. Do it if you ask him. If you can find him. Yeah, here's hoping. Oh, it's my room. Oh, I can go to bed now, right? A simple writing desk with no chairs or pens or paper or anything. Finally, time to unpack and get some sleep. Open the trunk. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, my trunk is on fire. You stamp out the flames and it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got an idea. Stamp? Well, that sucks. No, it's not everything I own. The stamp from Murray's letter wrote to you was the only survivor of Yolga's Inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it has even chart. Examine. The postmark says 18 April 1906, even though Jessica says she mailed the letter only a couple weeks ago. Can we examine it again? Wait a second. Wait. 18 April 1906. Can we go look? Wait a minute. Take a look. Shelf of knickknacks and chachunkas. I remember. I remember for Spirit Fair, chachunkas is basically like knickknacks, right? That's just. I had to look it up too, and I forgot already. It's kind of cool to see that come around. There's an old rag doll on top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. Lots of space in here. Could try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Television set. You turn it on. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Okay. We're gonna go look for that 1906. Oh, I can't even work the doorknob. Too tired. That's very tired. First day is done. What? Jacob Marley. A Dream About Shul. Poster of my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people this hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello? Hello? How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Why does faces change 3 different times? 6 lockers. Investigate. Check the first one. You open the locker to reveal a thriving colony of ants. Check the second one. Peanut butter? Okay. Third one's got... It's a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. 4th locker is empty. Check the 5th one. The 5th locker is filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. 6th one. 6th locker opens into the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam quickly as to not suffocate. Check the 7th one. There isn't a 7th one. Okay, fine. Check the 7th one. I said check the 7th one. I check the 7th locker now! Oh, geez, you look at the 7th locker. It's filled with old school newspapers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Marpy Mauer, age 6. This summer, I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Look under the papers. Underneath the bio school papers, you find, you found an overdue library book. My goodness gracious. The only way to interact with Indoor during a dream is if you convince Frey to hold it for you the exact moment you went to sleep. I did that, though. No, you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy to hold all my stuff, and he said yes. You don't even know Freddy. Fine, you caught me. Okay. Brainworth. The lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there. You must be... She slips through the book at her desk. Ah, here we are. Mauer. Marpy Mauer. Yes, I'm Marpy Mauer. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly, you must, however, choose a class. Okay. Now then, it looks like there's 3 classes for you to choose from. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then there's the overview of curd conjuring. This is the class for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signatures 504. This curse for jazz agents. Oh my god, are we gonna be a warrior, a wizard, or a bard, basically, right? We're going like mystic. Let's be a cheese wizard. Let's be a cheese wizard. As trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheese to damage their foes and soft choosing cheese to heal themselves and their allies. I love it. I'm a cheese wizard. Let's read the other 2, but I think that's the one. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they refer to direct application of physical force punctured by giving the occasional noogie. On second thought, masters of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor one over time. Maybe not. Let's be the cheese wizard. I love it, I'm a cheese wizard. Yes, you're a cheese wizard, Marpy. Brilliant. Now look, there's just a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. I minored in cryptobotany. I minored applied insectology. I minored in the psychology of rocks. Oh, well, I hate bugs, so I'm not doing that. How about the psychology of bugs? I'm a psychogeologist. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and hopes of dreams. Second thought. 1. I'm a cryptobotanist, so you're an expert in all manners of plant-based arcana. What's the other one? An insectologist, so you're an expert on bugs and birds and the bees and such. Oh, hell yeah, never mind. That's where exactly we're totally 100% there. Except the birds part. Oh, damn it. They lied to me. I want my buddy Finch to be stronger. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. What would I go about doing that? How would I go about doing that? She smiles and picks up the... Oh, Jesus. She smiles and points at a door on the right side of the screen. I mean the right side of the dream. Just through the door. Thank you. This lady at the desk says that this doorway leads back to your waking life. Go on through. Dude, we went to bed with this fire burning on our thing, I think. Your room. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none for the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Oh no, is that food gone? Well, I guess we'll go down here. Morning, Marpy, how'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those old wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Aw, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've gotten kind of accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. Oh, I'll wear my granddad's clothes. Well, once you get some sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the rains put it in the local speakeasy at the back of the alley at the end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I start looking. Maybe you pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy of the alley? Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. You got the item to-do list. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for the expense too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. You gave 100 meat. That's ominous, but thanks. Let's leave that episode there. We finally pushing on. We're chasing our next artifact. Uncle Murray, he's still lost for wear. But we're now a cheese wizard. That's pretty neat, I think. And look at this fine hat we have. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.